Ugh, get out of here. They're watching. Get out of here. Hello, guys. Are you asking who he was? He's just my makeup guy. Okay, so as I was saying, hello, what's up? Welcome to a new video of Moonlight Montessa. So today I have a part 2 of my Demon Slayer quiz. The other one stinked. It wasn't even very good. So I'm going with Girl Tundra this time, because Tundra is basically the best character. If you have other opinions, put them in the comments down below. So now, let's see. Yeah, I got this from DeviantArt. If you posted it, thank you. It's a pretty good art. So, as I was saying, it's going to be a Demon Slayer quiz part 2. It's a pretty good version. This time I'm actually going to read it and say answers and stuff. Okay, starting off the vid, the Hashiras. I'm not going to say the name of 2 of the Hashiras because they are in the quiz at the end of the video. So, 1, Guillaume. He is blind. He does not have much in him. He is a strong Hashira. Some say the strongest Hashira. But he is blind, so some people wonder how that is possible. Probably because he has a special breathing technique that allows him to see and feel with his hands. Not like the hand demon from one of the other videos. No, not like that. But if you would like to see the eyeball demon and the hand demon and all the demons with stuff on their hands, I'll be releasing that video in a few days. So be tuned in and watch. I know this is turning into kind of a sponsor thing, but okay. So next we have Morichido. He is kind of a blank canvas. He doesn't speak much, and he does just keep to himself. He is what some people say. I'm not sure what kind of Hashira he is, but I do know Guillaume is kind of like a dirt and get down in there Hashira. But he is very strong and does not like to be messed with. Next up, we have Mitsuri. She is the love Hashira. I know how some people think love is not a Hashira thing. Girls are weak, boys are strong. No. Girls are as strong as boys, but that is kind of not shown here because there are only 2 girl Hashiras. Yes, that is kind of strange, but we have some answers to that. Those 2 Hashiras are very powerful. There used to be 3 girl Hashiras, but one of them died. But we'll get to that later. Next we have Rengoku. He is a flame Hashira. Spoiler, if you don't want to hear this, just skip 10 seconds. He is the flame Hashira and he dies. Okay, you might want to skip a little more for this if you don't want to hear this. So, yes, he dies in the video. He died in the real show because of a demon turning him into a donut. Not like making his flesh a donut, sprinkling him, putting on some moist. No. The demon put his fist literally through his stomach, so he's not really hot anymore. Because he dies. Just like that, as making excess on his eyes. But who cares? So, next up is Gyu Tamioka. He is a very strong Hashira. He's the water Hashira. He is nearly the strongest Hashira ever. He is very strong. He nearly slayed Nezuko in the beginning of the show. If you watch Demon Slayer, you'll probably know this, but he is very strong. He does not like to be tampered with, and if you've seen Rengoku's death video, he doesn't like showing emotion. But he does have secret feelings towards the next Hashira. I'm going to say her name, but I need you to remember it if you want to win the quiz. His so her name is Shinobu. You might have a little bit of secret crush going on there. Because he does in the show. Oh, in the battle, they are in love. They show it. Even when they don't want to, they love each other. I bet I've seen more fan fiction on any Demon Slayer thing about these two than any other couple in the show. Like Mitsuri and Open Eye. They're a secret couple, but I don't see a lot of fanfic about them as much as I see Shinobu and Giyu. In almost every video that I've watched about lovey-dovey Hashiras, they are in it. Giyu and Shinobu, the loving Hashiras. So not to mention about their good characteristics. Shinobu is always angry even though she has a smile on her face. Like, that is super confusing. But even with Shinobu smiling all the time, sometimes she means it, especially when it's with Giyu. And Giyu, the only time he shows emotion is towards Shinobu. He loves her more than anything in the world. Next, we have Lord Tengen, but I just call him Tengen. He is the Sound Hashira. He is big, he's bronze, he is famous. He has 3 wives if you didn't know that. They are bandits, ninjas, magic ninjas. Okay, getting off topic. Next we have Sonami, the Wind Hashira. He is kind of creepy. He stabbed his sword into the middle of Nezuko when he first saw her. He was super mean, and she was the first one she had ever bowed down to blood from a human, dripping. And he has very irresistible blood. He has blood that is so strong. It is very, very strong to demons. I bet when he dripped that blood, some demons smelled it from 30 years away. It is super strong. Last, we have Ubanai. And I was talking about their secret pent-up crush with Rengoku. Sorry, not Rengoku. Mitsuri and Ubanai. They have love towards each other, and they have good chemistry too. Mitsuri and Obanai are one of the best couples. I've waited so long to talk about them. Obanai used to never eat at all, going 3 or maybe 4 days without eating at all. Now the only times when he eats is with Shinobu. I actually learned why Shinobu has pink and green hair. It's because of her favorite food. She ate it so much that her hair turned the same color. I think it's something like Ginchi balls, but I don't know the exact name. But they are so lovely towards each other. I bet if they lived since Obanite was so love-struck that when they were about to die in each other's arms, Obanite literally said, when we get reborn, I'll find you and I love you. And Shinobu and Obanite were actually kind of a couple. They actually know each other. In Mitsuri's internal monologue, she talks about not being able to choose between boys and girls, thinking how she has empathy towards Tanjiro laying around like a worm. But she is super empathetic. She is strong and she is bold. She was brave enough to charge towards a very strong demon that can make logs float. Her unique sword, basically a whip, was super strong. And she has a whip to make it so she can move easier and move around like a snake. So, I'm getting off topic. this part is already 8 minutes and 51 to more than it needs to be. Okay, here we have the demons. I don't know any of their names except two. So there is Doki and Doma. Doma is the one with the sparkly eyes. When he was a human, he was he was treated like a god because his eyes were said in his town. It seemed his eyes were said to hold magic, like he was a god. When he got turned into a demon, he only ate women because he thought their beauty would make him live longer and in Muzan's favor. He is in Muzan's favor. The one on the farthest left is, I don't know her name, but I know she's super strong. She hated boys ever since she was a human. And even though she hates boys, she loves flirting with them when she's a human, when she's a demon, in hope to gain Muzan's favor. Okay. Next, we have our favorite team, Nezuko, Nosuke, Tanjiro, and Zenitsu. If you ever have watched Demon Slayer and even seen a picture, Tanjiro's in it. Tanjiro is the main character. He's the coolest, he's the strongest, he's the bravest, he's the most courageous. He is the best. That's why I chose girl Tanjiro to represent my character this time. So, yes, Tanjiro is cool. Yes, Tanjiro is precious. And yes, Tanjiro is the most awesome person in the show. But no, he's not a girl. That is kind of sad. Because the creators of the show did know that girls were very strong. They made this in 20-something. They know that girls are strong. But you gotta learn things that things didn't know. Nezuko is the strongest one. Yes, I said it. The girl is the strongest one of them. Yeah, she's a demon. She can kill all of them without any pride. She can defeat Zenitsu. She is immune to sunlight, and so is Tanjiro Demon. Since those two are in a blood-love relationship, they are both immune to sunlight. It may have seemed like Nezuko was burning up in the sun, but her blood had triggered after she was nearly dead and gone. So now I hear you guys asking, is it time for the quiz yet? Yes, it is. Now, you guys have to remember this. Now, what is the first? The one on the farthest left. Her name is... I'll give you 10 seconds to figure out all their names. Have you guys guessed it yet? If you haven't, I'll give you a few more seconds. Okay, your time is up. It seems, I think all of you have found yours. So, now, let's choose. Let's see if you got the right one. The one on the farthest left is Nezuko. The one on the farthest next to Nezuko is Shinobu. The one next to Shinobu is Daki. And the one next to Daki is Openeye. Now, at the end of the video, I am sadly out of time. But if you guys, I'm doing a full video about demons and all their relationships to Muzan and how they try and impress him. Sorry, grammar's bad today. But we do have some new news. We have some things to do. My parents are probably gonna let me get Wix. My mom will probably use it too, but that way I can make a website. You guys will be able to send some art in and any kind of thing you want to tell me. Soon, merch will be up on there if you guys start making good donations the website if I do make it, because I'm probably going to. It's on my to-do list. It's just so tiring. But I do have many things to do. So if you guys subscribe and like and maybe hit that notifications bell, you guys will be able to love, like, and listen to better content videos. Thanks for watching. Bye!